I thought retirement was going to mean lower taxes. I didn't actually think they were going to go up. That is what a couple told me recently when we sat down to review their finances and their overall plan. And they had done everything right. Years of hard work and sacrifice, saving diligently and putting that money to work and investments had brought them to the point where their retirement was finally within reach. They were finally ready for more freedom, more time with family, and less responsibilities. But what they weren't ready for was the surprise waiting for them in their tax bill. Like many Americans, this couple assumed that their taxes would drop as soon as their paychecks stopped coming in. Instead, as we laid out their income sources, the picture looked very different and they were in for a retirement tax shock. They realized that their taxable income was going to increase due to eventual required minimum distributions from their retirement accounts. They started understanding that their Social Security benefits would also be taxed at income rates. They realized that their own investments that they're going to draw down from would kick out capital gains taxes that they'd have to also account for. And they realized that all of this extra money would cause them to have Medicare surcharges, additional healthcare costs that they were not considering or counting on. And ultimately, once we looked at the entire picture, they realized that their tax bill was actually going to be comparable to when they were earning income as full-time employees. It's unfortunate, but it's something that many people are starting to realize as they really dive into their retirement plan and their income plan. And that is part of the common misconception that people have. They expect that retirement is automatically going to mean lower taxes, right? It makes sense. Fewer hours, fewer paychecks. Why would you be paying comparable amounts in taxes? They should go down. But the unfortunate reality is the IRS is not taking a step back just because you've retired. In fact, retirement can actually trigger new kinds of taxes that you were unaware of from before. And without proper planning, those taxes can quietly eat away at the nest egg that you've worked so hard and sacrificed so hard to build up throughout the years. But the good news is, with proper planning, you can reduce the impact of taxes and keep more of what you've worked so hard to create and build up. A smart financial plan can help you create flexibility with how and when you're going to draw retirement income, how to manage required minimum distributions to avoid larger than expected distributions, how to optimize Social Security timing to keep taxes in check, and how to minimize Medicare surcharges by coordinating your different income sources. With the right plan and the right strategy in place, you're going to have more control over how your money is being distributed and how it's being taxed. But don't wait until it's too late. If you're within 5 to 10 years of retirement, now is the time to start getting ahead of this. Now is the time to start planning on your retirement strategy and your income strategy. Waiting until the first RMD hits or when your Social Security benefit starts is usually going to be too late to make any sort of meaningful adjustments. Planning early gives you more choices, more flexibility, and more confidence that your money will last and that you're managing taxes in an appropriate way. If you are unsure about how taxes are going to affect your retirement income, let's connect. Together, we can build a tax-smart plan that keeps more money in your pocket and gives you the confidence to enjoy retirement without unwelcome surprises. Reach out today and let's create a plan that works for you.